Hello everybody, welcome to Sure Shot Archery. Anthony here. Do you like flying squirrels? Because we're going to check one out. So in this video, I'm going to be unboxing the Uukha XPro 25 monolith carbon riser. And just wait for the color because it's going to be great. If it's not in the thumbnail already. So pretty straightforward box here from Uukha. Nice big logo across the top. Definitely letting you know what's going on. Looks like it's going to open very standard to the rest of other bows at least. Now, real quick before we dive fully in this video, I'm just checking out what's being provided. What kind of information is Uukha giving us? How's the bow packed? What do you get with it? Does the riser come with a riser bag? Do they not provide one at all? Just little things just to give you an idea if you're going to purchase this particular product, what you can expect. Of course, there'll always be a link down in the description to Uukha so you can actually check out all of their information on this riser, and definitely stay tuned to Sure Shot Archery for future videos as I tune and align and just test and then finally review this riser here. So now, with that out of the way, let's go and open up this riser. And look at that. They actually have foam in here. Now that's pretty cool. That's actually a first. Of course, we also have the riser here too. Coming in a very nice bag. This is a new take on a riser bag. Look at that. It's kind of like I don't know, in a way it's like a giant sock. It actually reminds me of like a book sock. That you actually wrap a textbook in instead of having to use a brown paper bag. Of course, this is way more premium than that, but that's the feel and like the look, at least that comes to mind right away. I definitely like the idea on it. It gives you a lot of flexibility because you don't have this big bag you're trying to stuff your riser in. And it's stretchy, so you can kind of fit around your components. We will check out the riser in a little bit. Just going to put it up here out of the way, and we're going to get into what else is in this box. So besides the fact that they actually have foam in here, I guess to prevent the riser from shifting all around, which is good because that means the company really wants to make sure that you're getting an untouched, a pristine product when it arrives at your door. They really care about their product. So they got 2 pieces of foam up top. There's actually 3 in the bottom here too. And we'll actually bring the riser back in. It looks like, look, it'll fit just snugly right in there. That's pretty impressive. I think it's definitely, it's very thoughtful of Uukha to actually go out and do that. And I feel like, that's what should be done. They're really cherishing their product. They want to show you that they really love the product they make, and they want to make sure that it gets there the same way it left the factory. So with that, we're gonna go and check out the book they provide. Holy smokes! Now this is a book. We got some pamphlets too. Oh, I think it's a duplicate. Yes, this is the 25-inch XPro that we're checking out. It has a ton of information on how to align the limbs, adjusting the riser, things you shouldn't adjust. One says it's a factory setting, don't touch. So I'll definitely be reading this before I go and play with this riser. It also tells you the settings for your limb bolt. So you can have a medium, a mini, and a maxi. Pretty cool. Tons of information on that. I'll definitely be reading all of that. Installation of your clicker extension as well. It looks like it actually it goes in. There's a built-in magnet in the riser. Some really, really wild stuff going on here. But they're also providing you all that information so that you don't have to guess after you spent all this money purchasing this riser. So very cool there. What else? They also sent the 2018 product guide, and that's pretty cool. I guess Ernesto is one of their sponsored shooters. They got a really nice picture here of him shooting his Uukha bow. Whole bunch of information. So let's check out the table of contents here. Introduction, technology, product lineup. They go through all their risers and limbs, accessories, apparel, and then other options. Oh, look, yeah, you can get grips and stuff. You can get shirts, more risers. That's the XPro that we're looking at, plus all the limbs. So a very informative, a very colorful, and quite, this is a beefy product book, which is very cool. They also give you a whole bunch of information on, what limb does what for a particular length of bow and poundage and availability of finishes and things like that. Very awesome. Oh, one thing I did miss is it wasn't a double. One is in French and one is in English. So very neat that they provide both because Uukha is a French company, which is quite awesome. Continuing on, they give you a sticker. Not too many companies actually give you stickers, so I'm glad they provide one because it's always fun to, as you can tell, stick stickers everywhere, basically covering the shooting shack in stickers. Other than that, they actually stapled our components into here. So we have 3 Allen keys. So these are going to be the ones to let us adjust, the tiller and the whole alignment of the bow. I'm sure there's one that'll be for your sight or for your clicker. I'll definitely have to check them out as I go into setting up and actually tuning this bow, but they do provide it, which is good. It's nice to have those on hand. They also send you 2 different lengths for the clicker extension here, which is nice because some people don't want to run a really long clicker extension. They like their clicker really close to their bow. It just works for their draw length. And they don't want all that extra sitting out there, so they can put on the nice little short clicker extension. Or if you want your clicker out further, or you just want the longest clicker extension you can have, then you can put in the longer one. So very cool. Giving you a lot of options. Again, I think they staple that in there so that you don't have to worry about it flying all around inside this bow box here and possibly damaging something, or just causing a mess. It's nice that they attached it so that it can stay in one place and not get lost. All right, so we'll put those back in and move this up. And now let's actually check out this riser and see what color it is. Aha! And we have a white XPro riser here. Ooh, look at that. Now that's classy right there. They also have these nice little blue things that actually hold the washer in place for the limb bolt. I don't know. They have a lot of attention to detail. At least that's my my feeling I'm getting from this. Between padding the box and how the riser bag fits so nicely on the riser and how it fits in the box so nicely, and then the fact that they have these to hold the washer in place for the limb bolt. There's been a lot of attention to detail on this bow and how they package their product and how they want it shown to their customers, which is good. I feel like you're getting a good value for the money. You feel like they really do. They care about you and they care about the bow or limbs that they're producing. So this is going to be really fun to test out. I can't wait to try out the the magnet in here and placing that. I don't know. That's interesting. I've never thought about that. All the ones I've ever used in the past, you always have to screw on or screw in. So that's going to be fun. Adjusting this and just seeing how it shoots is going to be a nice adventure too. And of course, I'm going to be trying to film as much of that as possible and make videos covering all of that. So if you're actually interested in purchasing one of these risers, you can see firsthand my experience with it. And of course, in the end, you can see my review on this riser. So with that pretty much wraps up this unboxing and my first little thoughts on this riser. I'm really looking forward to testing it out and seeing what it has to offer. I've heard a lot of good things from other shooters about Uukha, so I'm interested in seeing what my experience is going to be with their product. So if you enjoyed watching this video, consider giving it a like, maybe even subscribing. If you already knew what could be going on here, that's probably because you follow me on Instagram. So if you want to, follow me on Instagram at AnthonyArchery720. I try to do some behind the scenes stuff. Maybe you even get a sneak peek on something I'm working on, you know, a week away or even further down the road. So thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to check out Uukha's website. Link down below for that. And as always, happy shooting.